All right, so 2 weeks ago, it was Down the Road. And now there's already another new Inpatient track out today called Instigator. Ren and Chris Webby are clearly building something bigger here. Now, I am still new to the both of these incredibly talented artists, and I am learning something about how they work together with each release. So as a singer and storyteller, I want to hear what the tone is, what the chemistry's like, and what kind of characters they are stepping into today. Now, if you're into honest first reactions from a singer who actually cares about things like delivery, storytelling, and performance, make sure you're subscribed. Now, let's get into it. AirPods a check. Ooh! Come on, acapella. Hey. Are we going reggae?
Sell $1 for a dime. Watch the world collapse. I'm driving across that county line.
Oh my God.
Once I do, I won't look back. Daylight knocking at my door. Staring to the sun in times of peace, I'll go to war. Instigator. Like machete with it, heavy with it, shred and kill it.
But wait a minute, I already did it.
Webby did it. Welcome to the clinic, I'm a surgeon cutting lyrics and raising spirits in this motherfucker. Step to the rhythm, shovel, treble and bass. This culture is a breeding ground for my mistakes. I pray for a better way to waste my time. Don't wait until tomorrow when I take what's mine. Cold and calculated, that's the instigator. Not intimidated, I'm a force of nature. Fate dictates a place where the penny will drop. Heads roll, come and let the guillotine chop.
Ooh.
Sell $1 for a dime.
So a couple things I want to share that I'm noticing right off the bat. First of all, y'all, I am an acapella nerd. If you're not new to this channel, you already know that. So the fact that he has like these background vocals that are, I'm going to say like a huge part of the instrumental for this song is bringing me to life. Anywho, sorry, I am obsessed with the background vocals. Something that I also wanted to note, right? Like when you have an instrumental, you typically have few different parts that are essential to making it interesting to the ear, right? And one of those parts is, rhythm. And that will typically come from drums, but what he's doing with the background vocals is that's where the rhythm's coming from, right? Like it's what's offering movement, like dum da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum. Sorry. Yeah, I just thought that part is really, really cool. Also, I mentioned at the start of the song that it's giving me reggae. I want to say like why that comes to mind for me. I don't know if this is the exact right term. This is what some of my buddies in music used to describe this element or approach to guitar playing when it came to reggae music is upstrokes. Whenever the guitar is playing, it's usually happening on the upbeat instead of the downbeat. So that's the reason why I'd say this is reggae. Outside of that, I'm also loving what he's doing with his vocals. I'm going to be paying a little bit closer attention as we go dive back into this, but this is just, it's a little bit more fun. I also don't know exactly what the song is about, but maybe he's the instigator of some sort of conflict. Maybe he's kind of being the troublemaker here. I'm still really unsure, but so far I'm enjoying it.
Intimidated, I'm a force of nature. Fate dictates a place where the penny will drop. Heads roll, come and let the guillotine chop. Sell $1 for a dime.
Okay, horns.
Watch the world collapse. I'm driving across that county line. Once I do, I won't look back. Daylight knocking at my door. Staring to the sun in times of peace, I'll go to war. Instigator.
Yeah.
Meds pop, dread locked in, you could get got. Light a cig with the dead eye. die for the headshot. Feds watch, we the sickest puppies in the pet shop.
And they ain't fucking with the sick boy and the web drop.
Hell nah, we done whack jobs with the mice fours. Strike first, the attack dogs. We ignite wars, run things from a dark cell. Let the psych ward choke them to death with the mic cord. See, I went to battle in Athens. I spilled the blood of Olympus. Stepped through the ashes of castles and torn asunder. My critics
Okay,
don't read me
Webby.
on the hieroglyphics. With King Tut as my witness, then turned and murdered them for witnessing like government business. Don't give a fuck about riches, the power, money, your bitches. There ain't a thing I got in common with the one of you bitches. I just want blood on the fucking blade that I stuck in you bitches. And get a workout shovel in the grave I dug for you bitches. Well,
Sell $1 for a dime. Watch the world collapse. I'm driving across that county line. Once I do, I won't look back. Daylight knocking at my door.
Hey.
Step into the sun in times of peace. I'll go to war. Instigator, sweet defeat, the sweetest.
I also really like the little ad libs that Ren is doing in that last hook we just listened to. I really like it because I feel like it adds this dynamic element to it that makes it a little bit more interesting to your ear to listen to. Webby's verse was also really cool. I loved the back and forth between him and Ren. I mean, of course, Ren wasn't doing too much, but I think that I need to do a deeper dive into what Webby just said because I feel like he was actually getting much deeper than I was, taken in from an initial listen. But his flow, the rhythm, I thought all of that was really, really cool. And what I'm taking away watching this video, based on the last song, it sounded like, they followed through with signing on that deal with the devil versus this. They literally took the pen and threw it in their face. Like, there was like, screw the music industry. We don't need y'all. I'm going to do what I want to do. Maybe I got that. Maybe I don't. I don't know, y'all. Ooh. I actually really like that after diving into what the lyrics are from Webby. It really sounds like to me like they are literally giving a straight up middle finger to the music industry and the powers that kind of control it. They said that they're their own person. And I think that is so powerful. And I feel like there are a lot of artists these days that are kind of grappling with that same emotion and same feeling. I could talk from personal experience. I actually these days have no interest in working with these bigger labels and companies, even though, of course, that comes with some benefits like money, right? And them being able to pour it into you. But at the same time, what's the cost? And they're basically like, nah, like we can create a movement on our own. And I think that is so true. I mean, I'm somewhat familiar with Chris Webby in that, like, literally when I was in middle school, my best friend was obsessed with him. So I think that Webby has literally been around for forever and he's still making music, still making hits. And the fact that he's collaborating with someone as talented as Ren, that doesn't surprise me.
Instigator, sweet defeat, the sweetest wine.
Oh, I like this bridge.
Pick your poison from the vine. Win or losing, I don't mind. I just came to see all of it falling apart, and I watch as it burns. Instigator.
Yes. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that would typically be a drum line.
Instigator.
Oh. Hey.
Instigator.
Hey. Now, like, this got me wanting to whine on an island right now. Like, my hips need to be moving and shaking.
Come on, man. Yeah, right.
You just swung. If I would have...
Yeah, you would've what, huh?
I could see in his eyes he was scared.
Yeah, terrified.
Oh, I still got this.
Yes! Album on the way.
This is not a fucking drill.
Okay, Inpatient.
So everybody gather round. It's the greatest show in town.
Yeah.
And when the voices get too loud, just
that
come
it?
on down.
Welcome to the madhouse.
All right, hold on. Nah, they did something with that. Also, just real quick, before I even get into my post-song reflection, I just want to say real quick, we just hit 4,000 subscribers. And what's been kind of crazy to me is seeing so many of y'all say the same thing, that you came for Ren, but you stayed for me. Now, that means way more than I could ever communicate. I truly can't even begin to express my gratitude. So thank you, you guys. I'm just gonna keep being me and see where this goes and take y'all along for the ride. All right, now back to the song. So yeah, they definitely are building a real identity with this Inpatient thing. What stands out to me first is the fact that this song also feels like it's about the music industry itself. I think that is so interesting because to me, again, I'm not the most aware about Ren and Chris Webby's relationship when it comes to the music industry. But I do know that Ren is independent, or maybe I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think Chris Webby is as well. And I think that so far, both songs have kind of leaned into that idea of like, we want nothing to do with the music industry. Like, we are more than content doing our own thing because, referencing down the road, going into the music industry can literally rip the soul out of you, right? Like, Down the Road ended with Ren basically not singing after he signed the deal on the lyric video. And then this song is like basically like, yeah, like we are now giving a big middle finger to the music industry and we are going to literally do whatever we want, even if it shakes things up. At least that's what I'm taking away from it. Y'all, please, please, please let me know if I got it all wrong. Let me know in the comments. I want to know what your thoughts are, or what you guys took away from it. Now, for me, what makes Ren extremely interesting and compelling is the level of commitment. He doesn't really do anything halfway. It always feels like he's fully inside the song. Like, you could see it in that music video performance. And to bring Chris Webby into it, I thought was really, really cool. He already has this strong presence of his own. So it creates this, dynamic where they're either going to clash or elevate each other. And on this track, it actually feels like they're sharpening each other with the back and forth. This doesn't necessarily feel like any kind of feature. It definitely gives collaboration, duo, exactly what they're trying to do, at least from my perspective. And I think the question I'm still trying to figure out is what is their identity together? Is it chaos? Is it always going to be this character-driven thing? Or is it just two strong artists pushing each other technically? But if the goal is to make this feel like a real project and not just random drops, this definitely feels like another step in that direction. Yeah, if this is what they're doing every couple weeks, I am definitely fully locked into this Inpatient run. So I'm gonna be here as these drop. If you're new here, please subscribe. I've been going deeper into Ren's catalog, and clearly this is just getting started. And it's really cool to see Ren collaborating with artists like Chris Webby, like Chinchilla. If you also want to hear my music or work with me directly, everything is linked in the description. But until the next one, y'all, I'll catch you. Bye.